If you are a social media manager or freelancer or content creator, I'm sure that you already know just how important short form vertical video content is to your social media strategy. Short form vertical video, i.e., Instagram Reels or TikToks or YouTube Shorts, can be a great way to drive traffic back to long form content or over to your website or just generate more engagement among your following. But here's the thing. All short form videos are not created equally. There are a few things that you really need to be doing if you want your Instagram Reels to perform nowadays and really break through all of the noise that are out there. So that's what I want to talk about today. The first thing that you absolutely cannot skip if you're looking to create short form content is captions. There are so many studies out there that show that the majority of people who are scrolling on their phones are actually listening on mute. I know I personally do. And it's also great for accessibility. So, having not just captions in general burned into your video, but also captions that are accurate and that properly display the words that are coming out of your mouth or your client's mouth is super important. So, to caption my videos, I've been using a tool called Submagic. And shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to walk you through how I use this tool, but it is so easy. You first are going to go in and just upload your videos. I really like that you can create folders within Submagic. So, I've got Freelance Friday for my podcast. I have different folders for different clients or different content types that I am uploading myself. And you can just start by uploading your clip into that folder. Once you do that, it's going to take a little bit of time to transcribe your video. And from there, you'll be able to go in and start editing the captions and have them display, whichever way makes sense and fits your brand best. So first up, we can rename our clip if we'd like to. I think I'm going to name this by the episode number. And I'll do ideal clients just so I kind of know what I was talking about here. We'll save that. And then as you can see, they've got all these different themes. What's really cool is they're based off of popular content creators. So we've got the Hormozy, the Ella, the Tracy, the Mr. Beast style. So that's kind of fun. But anyway, you can pick and choose which one you like the best. I'll just keep it to actually, we'll go with Mr. Beast. Let's do that. And you can change the positioning if you'd like to. So I can move this up a little bit higher, which I kind of like. I like it to be a little bit more in the center of the frame. And you can also change your highlight colors and things like that. And as you can see, not only is it just captioning my video, but it's also adding like emoji and some fun kind of graphics just with the captions alone. So that's super helpful. Now we can go into captions and just double check and see if there's anything that is wrong. Again, we want to make sure that names are spelled correctly. Any key terms or anything are spelled correctly. You can adjust your punctuation and all of that good stuff. Now, another little secret hack about this tool that I really like is the ability to add a dictionary for your transcript. So, for example, my name Latasha isn't like the most common name in the world. Sometimes transcription tools can get it wrong. It can spell it incorrectly or mishear it and hear Natasha or, something like that. So I can go into my dictionary and type my name in so that now whenever that word or that name is heard, it's going to show up properly and I'm not going to have to correct every single misspelling. The next thing that you really want to think about for your short form videos is B-roll. Now, if you are just recording a video like this, maybe you're a content creator or maybe you're a social media manager and you're looking to promote your business and you record a nice long form video like this, just direct to camera, it's a little boring. Let's be honest. You've got to really jazz things up by adding additional shots over your video to keep your audience engaged. And this is true for long form videos, of course, but it's even more so true for short form because again, people are scrolling on their phones. Maybe they're standing in line at the grocery store or they're just wasting some time on a call. You really want to hook them. They have a way lower attention span than somebody who's turning on Netflix or YouTube or something like that. So again, in Submagic, they've got a really amazing tool that saves so much time. I used to go in and manually add B-roll to my vertical videos, and I'd have to either film the B-roll or find stock video clips that were safe for me to use. And it was just such a huge headache. But using Submagic, you can simply click a button and it will automatically pull B-roll that matches what you're saying. And even cooler, you can customize it. So for B-rolls here, right within that same editor that we used for the captions, I'm going to click on B-rolls, and up at the top, I'm going to click on Magic B-rolls. So just a few short seconds after clicking Magic B-rolls, we've got our B-rolls, and you can kind of scan through and see a little preview of what it's going to look like. It's also added in some zooms and transitions for us. So we're just going to go ahead and press play and see if we like how things are going. So this is one that isn't really landing quite so well for me just because he's holding up a sign and I can't read what it says because of the orientation. So I am going to actually delete this one, and I might go ahead and search for a different video, which, what did I say? I think I said customer. So maybe I will look for, maybe a handshake will work. We'll see how that goes. I think that looks good. So yeah, you can play around. You can see how easy it is to just delete B-roll. You can even add your own B-rolls. So if you want to have a shoot day or you work with a photographer, videographer, and just capture a bunch of B-roll content of yourself working, like I have a whole folder on my computer called that, I could just upload some of these clips in here so that whenever I want to pull them, they are uploaded in my Submagic account and they're super easy for me to pull from. And lastly, there's transitions. Similar to B-roll, you just want to keep people on their toes. You want to keep the video moving along. You want to have constant visual adjustments and changes throughout your video just so people don't get too bored. And I really like using the transitions within Submagic. Again, it will automatically do this for you, which is really cool. And you can, again, customize it however you would like. So by using the Magic B-rolls feature, you're already getting access to your custom transitions that look really nice when we play the video. As you can see, we've got like some film burn situation going on. We've got different zooms and pans, and it just keeps the video looking really fresh and, avoids people from just getting super bored. But you can also customize these B-rolls if you want to. So just by clicking on the video itself and then clicking into transition, this is where you can choose what type of animation, if any, you would like to use. They've got all these cool ones. They've got film burns, film B-rolls, vintage, glitch, zoom out, zoom in, zoom fast, comic, and zoom slow. So you get to decide if you'd like to use any of these in addition to what Magic B-rolls already puts onto your video for you. And my recommendation is whenever you're changing your key point, whenever you're changing a location, whenever you're making a point that you really want people to stop and take notice of, that's a good time to add a transition in if it hasn't already been added via Magic. And lastly, let's go over to the Boost tab really quickly too. These are some additional features that you may want to use just depending on your skill set when you go to edit the original video, depending on, just how snazzy you want to make this video. But these can all really help take it to the next level. So first up is an AI hook title. So this is going to show up on this first frame of your video. And this can be nice, again, to just literally hook people. Your audience might read why 99% of businesses don't know their audience and be like, ooh, wait, am I a part of that 99%? I'm going to regenerate just to see if it comes up with anything a little bit more enticing. The one mistake costing you customers. I love this. People love mistakes. I mean, they don't love mistakes, but they want to know if they're making that mistake. So I think this is a really, really good one. And you see how that works really nicely together. It's like the one mistake you're making, and then it goes right into, boom, a target audience. That's the mistake. I'm actually going to move it down a little again. We'll move it here. Okay, I think that'll look good. The one mistake costing you customers. There we go. And then you can also choose like if you want it to be on screen shorter, longer, etc. And what's really great about that too is just depending on your workflow, this could easily be a real cover for you too. You could time it so that we've got a nice cover and you don't even have to go in and design your custom covers anymore. We can also use the AI clean audio feature, which is just going to improve your audio a little bit. I do my own audio processing when I'm recording since I'm using a microphone for my podcasts and stuff. So we're just going to leave it as is, but this is a great option if you are maybe recording on the go or don't have super professional gear. And then it can also pull a description and hashtags for us, which is nice. Again, you can regenerate this as much as you want. So you can use this to copy into your Instagram caption, your TikTok caption, etc. And you can also choose to upload a logo and branding or add music to the background and customize the volume. And whenever you're happy with it, just click on export, choose the quality that you'd like to export, the frames per second, and you've got yourself a short form vertical video. Those three things I think can really take your reels or your TikToks or your YouTube shorts to the next level. And whether you're a social media manager, a content creator, or an online business owner looking to promote your own business, you should definitely check out Submagic because it just makes the process so seamless and easy. I'm honestly just amazed at how much time it has been able to save me just by dumping a bunch of clips into there, clicking a couple of buttons, reviewing once or twice to make sure it looks good, and making any customizations that I might want to make. I mean, it seriously makes the process take, minutes as opposed to hours, which is what it used to take me. So be sure to check out the description box to try Submagic for yourself. You can get 10% off using my link down in the description box, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.